Yes.
I don't understand how one can be good in first person.
I don't know, but I am.
Of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the
Yep.
VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Oh, yeah, I can't even go in first person. Oh, God.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Shelton. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that.
Alright.
Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only...
Alright, I will be going full try hard, so I'm gonna have Euro beat playing in my ears, and I will be focused. Go on 11 minutes.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Nothing significant.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of
Be
time.
careful with this thing being so slidey.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All
You
right.
can't see shit,
Don't
the
hurt
sun's
yourself.
falling on me.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Two fired.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole.
That rod's so gonna
Let's
get your
take it back
string
to
banned.
Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph.
A toad
and see if
Spitfire,
we can
you're
come up
gonna
with
get
an
a
owner.
string banned.
That's a
for
long
playing
shot,
music.
Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of
Continues
blocks
to
from here.
play it. Fuck you, Joey. I love drifting this thing. That's
Smith & Wesson
Oh, yeah, well, I kinda
revolver,
gave up
serial
on
number
picking up the game, it's
S719893, 2 rounds fired.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You
Imagine
worry
that,
too
like
much.
5 hours without your tether man connected. It's crazy though. But today will be my last day on until Monday.
Alright, well that's the end of that run.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on catching up with you, and I started doing drifts.
He said I gave up on catching up to you. Yeah, I looked behind me a couple of times and I started to realize that you weren't behind me anymore.
Yeah, I just started drifting. Because that's the only thing I'm good at. If I could find a good car to do this in, I almost got... Hey boys, I gotta go.
Hey boys, I gotta go.
Yeah, boys, I gotta go.
This finances.
Alright, you have a good one.
Alright, man. Hey, Lolo, when I get back, I want to race you some more. I want to get good at this. And I'm getting you $10 to change your name.
He said that.
Why my PlayStation not going off? Alright, bye.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Pat.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
What happened?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
Hey, Spitfire.
203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun.
Did I tell you already?
February 46.
I'm in a drift team for GT Sport
Thanks,
now.
you've been a big help.
Anytime.
Yeah, you told me.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
And it turns out the leader actually has the same style of drifting as I do. We speed drift. We don't drift for style. Although I will say, there's this one
Let's see if he's at
really
home.
stubborn girl.
Only the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
So we got into a really unneeded debate about how to drive manual. She was like, "Okay, then how do you start a manual car? You push the clutch in, you start it to get the car rolling. You slowly let off the clutch, and you give it some gas, right?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually.
Yeah, she was like, "No, you gotta find this point and that point." I'm like, "Yo, you're getting into too many technicalities. You asked me how to drive manual. I told you how to drive manual. You know what I mean?" And then we got into a topic about drifting. She was like, "Drifting cannot be used in racing." I'm like, "Yes, it is. There's multiple ways to drift. Drifting isn't only for style." She's like, "Yes, it is. That's what drifting is. Drifting is style, not speed." I was like, there's the four-wheel drift. I was like, "Do you know what the four-wheel drift is?" She's like, "Yes." And then she started getting into the topic about who the Drift King. The Drift King is Keiichi Tsuchiya, which we both already knew. She was like, he was like, he drifted for style. He was like, but he drifted for style, and he's Drift King. Just because he drifted for style doesn't mean everybody drifts for style.
Doesn't mean we can't use our initiative. I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true.
Bozo, like, and every time I try to get a point across, she would just interrupt me like, "No, that's wrong."
He's no criminal
and even one of the members that's been in there longer than I have started laughing. He was like, when he tries to explain stuff, you just don't let him finish.
Of thin air. You really are full.
She's a very defensive girl, bro. She's very defensive. Like, oh my goodness, she takes this to the heart. She was like, "You wouldn't know how to." After I explained to her how to drive manual, she was like, "You wouldn't know because you drive it automatic." I'm like, "Okay, and you're 18, and where's your car? Where's your car at? Let me know." Bless you.
Thank
That's
you.
what was running through my head. I didn't say that because I feel like that would have
Hey,
offended
Lolo.
her too much. But I'm like, where's your car at?
By the way, Lolo, are you bored enough to watch me talk some crimes?
I was about to hop on GT Sport.
Well, I wanted you to see L.A. Noire because this is made by Rockstar as well.
Rockstar makes a lot of games.
No, but this is actually one of their good ones. Takes place in 1947, so you might see some old muscle cars. Oh my god, this driving is weird. Whoa, holy shit. I'm in a Ford Police Special. Whatever that means. I thought you were going somewhere.
Nope, not anymore. Man, I'm quick. I'm like Flash, man.
If you want, you can watch me now, because I'm actually about to solve a case. If you want.
A bunch of random shit. Wow.
No. Here, I'll show you. I got